Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to turn an image sequence into a video in Blender 2.8. My current version is 2.8a, 2.81a, so it's the most recent version at this time. As you can see, I just have a little animation loop set up. Now, in the output, I have it sent to folder. I've set it to PNG. Now, as you can see, it's rendered out 30 frames the animation, which I want. So now, I'm going to make a new Blender instance and set it to video editing. And then the most obvious thing is just to go to your images and just drag them in. But as you can see, this doesn't work. It just plays one static image. When you render it out, it does the same thing. So what you have to do, you have to go to add, image sequence, and then select all of your images. You can do it by clicking here, then using shift and click down there, or you can just do A, and then you click add image to strip. But before you do that, it might be a good idea just to go here and set the length properly. I'm going to set it to channel 7, which is this channel here, so it's right at the top. As you can see, it's longer than a second, but it shouldn't be. That's because it's a new project, the default frame rate is 24 FPS. Now I've set it to 30, but whatever your frame rate is, set it to that. Gonna also set the length to 30, so I'm not rendering more than I need. You need to go down here and set your output path to wherever you want it. Render out, it's gonna be more images. That's pointless. Now, there are three options here. AVI JPEG, forget that, just you either use AVI RAW, or if you have this option, FFmpeg video, then you go to encoding, set the container to MPEG 4, leave all these options as default, and then render it out, and then tutorial.mp4. As you can see, it's perfectly fine. But if you don't have the option for FFmpeg video, set it to AVI RAW, render it out, and then if you want it in the MP4 format, this is perfectly usable as an AVI. The only issue is it's completely uncompressed, so the file size is quite large, 182 megabytes versus less than half a megabyte as an MP4. To shrink it down, you're going to need a program called Handbrake. Now for Handbrake, you just launch it. Once it's open, just click File, or if you don't have this menu, File, Open Source, and then File, find your AVI. It's just going to scan through it. Just make sure it's all there. That's great. And then these are the options, right? Title, just leave that as normal. Now you've got the presets. As general, I'd just leave it on fast 1080p 30 because that's the frame rate that mine is at. If you have a weird frame rate like 24 or something unusual that isn't there, you go to video, frame rate, FPS, and you pick it from this list, or click same as source. Either one will do this, it'll just do the same thing. Just get the right frame rate. And then for dimensions, if you want to change the resolution so it actually fits the video, that's great as well. And then you should leave everything else as normal, to be honest. Format, you want MP4 down here, just change this to MP4. I would have, and then when done, make sure it's set to do nothing, not shut down, sleep, hibernate, or any of this, just do nothing. And then when you're ready, click start encode. And it'll take just a couple of seconds. And that's done. And, oh, well, no it's not, it can be a different spot, but you should be able to just find it. Open it up, and as you can see, it works perfectly. There's no stutters or anything, perfectly fine. Then that's all you need to do to convert your image sequence into a fully rendered out video in Blender 2.8. Thanks guys, see you later.